Hello YouTube, good afternoon. I'm Yasmin, I'm host for Talk and Talk. Here in Talk and Talk, we practice languages using fully conversation in this another language. So here we can practice English, Spanish, Italian, French. You can check more how it works on our website, but the mainly principles there is that I'm not a teacher. I'm just here to guide the conversation as a student and to respect another's time, another's answers too. We usually have some subject to guide our conversation. Today we will talk about what's happened to our brain without social contact. And we usually starting presenting ourselves too. So a little about me. I'm 20, I live at São Paulo. Here I live with my parents, with my cat too. Nowadays I work as a software developer. And every time I like to read books, watch series. When I have more time, I like to play video games too. And that's it about me. Chris, could you introduce yourself, please?
Okay. Hi guys, I'm Cris. I'm live Manaus. I'm software developer. My free time I like to watch some movies, documentaries, and participate some technology events. I think that's it.
Thank you, Chris. Ayla, please present yourself.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ayla. I'm from Belém. I've been here on Talking Talk since now almost 4 years, and I I I like to be here to practice English and to try to improve uh, day by day. I think it's important to have a daily practice to enhance our English skills. And I think it's more about this. I I live with my husband and our little dog. I work as a public servant. And beside the English, I study French. And recently, I started to join in measure in Spanish immersion, and I so appreciated to study languages. And yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Ayla. Priscilla, could you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah. Hi, my name is Priscila. I live in Atuba. I started in Pakistan in winter intensive, but I studied in other schools. I work in supply, and in my free time I like cook. I like to stay with my family, stay with my dogs. I I enjoy I like to walk in the close park and this.
Thank you, Priscilla, and welcome. Alexandre, please present yourself.
Yes. Good afternoon, guys. My name is Alexandre. I'm 4 years old. I'm live in Florianópolis, Santa Catarina, Brazil. I'm married. I have a daughter. I have a dog. Uh, my professional logistics coordinator. Uh, my hobby é train jiu-jitsu, train gym, é bodybuilder, musculação. I like exercising and outside. In my free time, I like read the books, uh, spending time with my family. Uh, that's this. That's this.
Thank you, Alexandre. So, Alexandre, do you like spending time alone or with people?
With people. é, with, with people's happens, né? People's with motivates. I like.
Yeah, happy people always share good feelings with us. Thank you. Priscilla, what about you? Do you like spending time alone or with people?
Sometimes alone, sometimes I prefer staying with people, but I think it's important to stay alone sometimes.
Thank you,
Sorry.
Priscilla. Ayla, and for you, do you prefer spend time alone or with people?
Uh, I think I like balance. Sometimes I like to be by myself. I think it's a moment when I can reflect more about my feelings, makes me feel well. I can recharge my energy, and I can think more clearly. Uh, and I think I use this time to improve my my thoughts, my emotions, and organize my own feelings. So, but I appreciate also time with my family, my friends, my close friends. Uh, I think it's important. I so appreciate it just to go out sometimes or to visit my relatives, to talk about their life, to uh, I don't know, to have a lunch or dinner. Uh, this moment together is important to connect, to maintain our our bonds up, and I think it's so healthy, so important, and yeah. But I consider a balance. For me, it's important to have a balance. That's it.
Yeah, very interesting. Thank you, Ayla. Chris, what about you?
Nowadays, I spend my time with people. We feel like Alexandre said, good people to talk with good things, sometimes bad things, like some deep conversation, talk about the day, the life, some technology subjects or topic. I think this.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I think it's important to talk about deep things too. I think these improve our talks in some way. Thank you, Chris. So the second question. Chris, what does social contact mean to you?
I was thinking about this question. I'm thinking nowadays more my new common is when I talk with my friends and they decided to call like a video and see each other. It's really interesting. But when I was a teenager, was high school, I liked to go to the cinema or bowling. It's really interesting. The things change. And to me, the virtual way happens the contact more part of my day.
Yeah, and do you think you said about technology helping the contact, but Do you think in some way the technology can affect the social contact too, or no?
Sometimes, yes. If you mark with your friends, contact, I don't know, presential, I think meet or, and you don't pass this time for joy or talk a lot. And I saw this when I go with my husband someplace, and I see a table and around people not no don't talk, and just is take the cell phone and pass the time. Sometimes I believe send a message for people close with this person. It's really fun, but it's happened, and I think in this way affect for the bad side.
Yeah, I had some similar situation. I think was in this weekend. I was in the mall, the shopping mall, and there was one group of teenagers, and they was interacting between them, but I was recording videos about them. So yeah, even with social interaction, they was with cell phones in their hands. So yeah, looks really strange to me. I don't know. Ayla, and about you, what does social contact mean to you?
So, for me, social contact, it's about interactions. Just right now, we are having a conversation. We are sharing our opinions. There is a interaction, or um working together, also share emotions, spend time with the others. Uh, for sure, there is some close interaction, you others not so close, but there is an interest to be part of a group, laugh together. Yeah, I think it's uh, it's more about this when there is a common interaction. For example, I have a dog, and I live in a condo, and a lot of uh, uh, dogs here, and sometimes I go for a walk with my little dog, and I meet my neighbors who has dogs, and we have some interaction about the dogs, and a common interest. So, and I appreciate this moment. We can uh, learn something. We can share. We can offer some help, and the same way when my daughter was kid, and I remember I had more facility to talk with him, other mothers and parents, and yeah, I think it's happening, and I think it's so healthy, and the opportunity to connect to different people. And right now, we are here because we have a goal to improve our confidence, our capacity to speak another language, and we have a common interest in, and I think because this, there is a interaction, even online interaction, but it's a interaction from my point of view. And that's it.
Yeah, this is very interesting that you say about to have a common aspect to interact between people. Yeah, I think every social interaction, social contact begins with some common subject. Yeah, thank you, Ayla. Alexandre, what about you about the second question?
Yes. For me, guys, contact social with talk my friends, others peoples, uh, connected, network, né? Em assuntos de work. That's this. That's this. For me, that's this.
Yeah, the networking involving work is something that we sometimes we have day by day, but don't perceive that. Yeah. Thank you, Alexandre. Priscilla, what about you about the second question?
I think the social contact is important because for example, you aproxima a lot of people in different places, in different countries, for example, but it's not a unique way to meet people, to conviver with another other person. I think is important to uh, real convivence. Is good. Is so good. Is the best, you know. Is the better way. But the social media is important because it aproxima the people, aproximate
Yeah, I
different
agree with
people.
you. I think the human is a social animal, so we need that to be next to people. Yeah, it's important.
Yeah.
Thank you, Priscilla. So going with our question three, Priscilla, do you think people need social contact to be happy?
With a good person, good people, but if the people or person is bad, a bad energy, it's not so good. It's not good. If they people with a good energy is so good. A good energy, a good subject, a good it's a good person. It's wonderful.
Yeah, there are some people that the bring a bad energy. So I think this can just make us feel bad and not be happy. So yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Priscilla. Chris, what about you? About the question three.
Uh, uh, I answer yes this question, but and the second is depends the place, depends the situation, the bubble, the group you participate. Uh, I think the first person you need to take care about is yourself, not just stop to your life for the others. So um, I agree when you said about human is a social um, person. This just I think born it with us, and you stay in your I don't know, your tragedy. I think so, trajetório alone, but in this process you meet people, you uh, um share with persons about your life, and this person share about their life. So it's really interesting.
Yeah, like you said, we pass our lives alone with our own path. our personal path, but at the middle of the life, we meet people and exchange knowledge, exchange life experience. I think this is very important, but yeah, sometimes it is important to not just interact to be in a social contact because sometimes this person isn't a good person. So yeah, cannot be so good depending of the situation. Thank you, Chris. Ayla, and about you, about the question 3.
Well, I agree with you and Chris. I think, yeah, people need social contact because humans are social by nature. We have this necessity. It's true, but I think it's important to pay attention who you decide to connect because, like Priscilla said, I think sometimes there are some negative people who can bring us down, and it's not good. It's better sometimes to be by ourselves than with the negative or toxic people. So it's important to pay attention. Uh, of course, we need this social contact to it's opportunity to share experience, to learn from others. Uh, uh, I don't know. I think sometimes I feel well. It makes me feel good when I can have good connections, and or if there is some trust, it's good to overcome difficult moments when there is uh, a good relationship, a loyal relationship. So it's so important. I think uh, we can these social interactions give us a sense of belonging, and because these I consider so important. And that's it.
Yeah, I think the sense of belonging to something bigger is something that a lot of time of our lives we are searching for, like as belonging to a group, to a family, or to a, I don't know, a religion, a big reason, a big thing ever and ever. So yeah, I think this is natural for us. Thank you, Ayla. Alexandre, what about you about the question 3?
Yes, I believe is contact social is essentials for life happy, but good peoples, né? People's bad. I I prefer alone. That's this.
Yeah, always good people because the bad people just, I don't know, make the things bad. Yeah. So, Alexandre, question 4. How many days do you think you could stay alone without talking to anyone?
Ah, ah, olha, I think I think one one day, 2 day, uh, or zero day. That's it, guys.
Yeah, I think we are very social people to not to not talk with anyone. Thank you. Priscilla, what about you? About the question 4.
I think one day or two, I don't know.
Yeah. I think will be a challenge, even if it's just
Mm,
one day, is a challenge.
yeah, it's so. difficult to stay alone all the day, for example.
Yeah, I agree with you. Thank you. Ayla, and for you,
Mhm.
how many days do you think you could stay alone without talking to anyone?
So, a good question. Without to talk to anyone, I don't know. I think it depends on if I'm in a comfortable environment, maybe I can have a, a, a bigger limit, like a week, maybe. Uh, um, I think because in the at least 3 days a week, I think it could be okay for me. Um, I can use this time to to reflect. Like I said, I'm a suspicion because I don't have problem to be by myself, you know. So yeah, I know there is a necessity to have a social connection, but sometimes I appreciate to be by myself, just to, I don't know, just to write, just to listen to music, just to meditation. Uh, I don't know, just to close my eyes and reflect. And yeah, but of course, after I think my limit could be a week. After this, I think I will miss to talk. So
Yeah, I got it. I'm curious about one thing. Do you have a daughter, right?
yeah,
Could you pass 1 week without any new of her, like without talking with her?
no.
Oh,
Uh, almost every single day we talk each other. My daughter got married recently, so and it was so hard for me, and I confess it was so hard because we are so close. We have a deep connection. And when it's about my daughter, no, it's complicated for me, you know. So I need to know how she is, and yeah, good question.
yeah, I remember you said about the marriage of your daughter and about you're not living together more. So I think about that. Yeah, thank you for sharing. Chris, what about you? How many days do you think you could stay alone without talking to anyone?
I never try this experience, this experiment, but I say no, 0 days. I can't. I talk a lot with my husband, some friends, and is no, to me it's not working. I remember the movie Náufrago, and I remember when uh, I forget the name. Invent a friend, Wilson, and I think, oh my gosh, it's bringing for our conversation the human is necessary to contact with someone.
Yeah, I remember about this movie. They even draw a face in a bowl, right? So yeah, I think if I get lost in, I think he gets lost in some, maybe I forgot some island maybe. And yeah, I think if I be lost in an island for a long time, I would, I don't know, talking with a ball too. Yeah. So let me see here. Another question. Um, the number. I will go to the last question, the number 13. Okay, I think it's interesting. So Chris, do you think society today is more lonely or more connected? I know you already said about, a little about it before, but if you could share more about your opinion.
I think more connected and disconnection feel alone. Pass more time with social media or chat, something like this. But the reality is this person is alone. A good part of the person, the people, the world, something like this.
Yeah, I think there isn't value in the conversation like before because I don't know, in the past if you want if you, we want to conversation with somebody you have to, I don't know, make a call or send email, something like that. Was a slow conversation, and I think we gave more value in that time because of that. Nowadays it's so easy, so quick that I don't know, people don't give so much importance to that anymore. Thank you, Chris. Priscilla, what about you about the question 13?
I think now the relationship is more. I don't have a real connection. I think the relationship is so cold. I think I I remember when you you give us a call, for example, when you send a letter. It's mostly era mais emocionante, it's mostly emocionante than nowadays. I think today is so distant. They don't have a real connection.
Yeah, I think the connection nowadays is superficial, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have a lot of virtual friends, for example? But sometimes you pass near this person, do you don't see the person this nem você conhece a pessoa, nem a pessoa te conhece. But you and this person are virtual friends.
Yeah, and also there are a lot of people that have millions of followers, is very famous, but don't have true friends, I think.
Yeah.
Just virtual. Thank you, Priscilla. Ayla, what's your opinion about this question?
I agree. I think that is both. Uh, on one hand, for sure, we are more connected because the social media, technology, we can connect to people far away from us and yeah, but On the other hand, many people feel lonelier because like you said, in Priscilla, those connections are not always deep or real. It's so superficial. And sometimes people, I think she said about this also as well. People have hundreds friends online, but it's no it's no me. It's there is a real connection. So and it's a like a paradox because yeah, we are virtually connected a lot, but emotionally lonely and yeah, complicated. I think just a virtual connection can't replace a face-to-face connection, you know. So deep and just to 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 be able to have a time to have a physical connection and to know more deep someone. It's no just online connection can't give us provide us this same emotion, for example. And that's my opinion.
Yeah, totally agree with you. I think with virtual conversations, we can establish a connection, but not so deep connection, like can maintain the contact with people that live far, for example, be in touch with them, but will not replace the physical connection to be in the same place that the person can hug, can talk personally. I think this is not replaced by the technology. Thank you, Ayla. And for you, Alexandre, about the question 13.
In my opinion, today is uh, is is more easy for connected people. Today, as people more connected. For example, in other time, uh, for speaking com outra family em outra city ou outro lado this world is not possible. E, e today is possible, né? For example, for example, vamos supor que eu tenha this parent em outro, né, outro lado this world, né? I get my phone, né? E in moment in old times, for example, my mom, my father, not possible, né? Essa possibilidade não era possível, né? Então, that is my opinion, né?
Yeah, I have one situation similar to that in the past. For example, my mom was for another state here in Brazil. Is a next state for São Paulo. There is when we live nowadays. But in that time, when she come to here, her family keeps on the other state, and they just can talk between themselves with letters or with phone calls. And at the time, the pay for phone calls were kind of expensive. So yeah, but nowadays they can be connected easily. So yeah, I think the connection is fast, true, but I don't know, sometimes it's superficial. So guys, I think we don't have time to another question. So I let me get the survey link to share with you for this conversation today. Just 1 minute. And while I do that, I want to thank you all to come today to this immersion. Was really good. I love that. Was really deep conversation, I think. I hope that you like it too. And let me get the survey link here. Okay. I sent the survey here on our chat. Like you already know, is anonymous. And there you can share your opinion or of this immersion, or if you have any suggestion to how I can improve the conversation or to any subject that I can talk about in next time, you can answer this link. I'm always looking the fillet of it. So is that, guys? If you have time next week, we will talk about do you believe in past lives? I think will be a deep conversation. We involve a lot of what we believe. And that's it. If you have time and feel interested, please come next week. I will be here, okay? And that's it, guys. Thank you for coming today. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you.
See
Thank
you.
you.
See you.
Bye bye.